All right. Let's get into it. 3-2, 3 leagues in a row, boring. Well, listen to me, friend. We've gotten some 1-4s and 0-5s, so... You know what's boring? A world without Astrolabe. Anywho, we're going to be playing some Sultai. I labeled it as control. This is Sultai Reclamation, so Wilderness Reclamation was a card that came out in Ravnica Allegiances. It is 4-mana enchantment. It says at the beginning of your end step, untap all lands you control, which means you get a burst of mana. You can either spend all of your mana on your turn and then have it all ready for your opponent's turn to play interaction, or you can use it during your end step to pool a large amount of mana, which we might use to play Nexus of Fate or do a few other things. Mostly what this deck can do is play Nexus of Fate. So we are playing a Sultai control deck. It's mostly blue and green, a little splash of black for Fatal Push and Dead of Winter. I am looking for a control deck to play in Modern. This is hopefully a successful, useful one. So let's hop into a league and see how it goes. The blue-white control deck we played earlier was a little bit lackluster in a couple of ways. I don't love the awkward unreliability of Miracles. Although they are incredibly powerful, they're also volatile, and I'm looking for something that's more along the lines of the decks that I enjoyed before. Where's Oko? In Legacy, where he belongs, apparently, with Astrolabe. That said, even though Modern is more popular than Legacy, it certainly feels like it's being supported about the same amount. Like, you can go to a Pro Tour for playing Legacy just as much as you can go to a Pro Tour for playing Modern. So... And since the whole thing is online anyway, they're about as equal to play. Alright, I'm going to keep this very playable hand. We'll see what we're up against. If we're up against anything that isn't playing the card Sunbaked Canyon on turn 1, we might be okay. Well, we picked up an Uro, so maybe we'll be fine anyway. Oh, it's some kind of goofy-ass prison deck. Please play a Chalice. That's totally a Chalice. Wow. Yes. Yes, my opponent is playing a bad deck. Mean Fanny Pack, if you ever watch this stream, I promise you I'm not an evil bastard. I'm just having a shitty week due to the loss of one of my favorite cards of all time. More vintage PTs. Yeah, that's likely. Definitely very likely. Okay, so I need a green source so I can play this Uro. And then I got my second green source. Trigger. And hopefully they don't Blood Moon me here, although it looks like they're playing a lot of non-basics, so... Oh, they have Strip Mine. I forgot that their Leonard Arbiter was going to give them a Strip Mine. Yep. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That said, it's not really a big deal. Can I spend 30k on a song request? You can, but I won't play it during the stream, during the deck play. If it's something that is going to get a takedown notification. So... He's a good dude, very good Druid player, friend of mine. Yeah, I think I've played against Mean Fanny Pack before playing Druid. Luckily, they're not playing Druid right now. They're playing some terrible Chalice red-white deck. Red, white, and taxes, it looks like. Second Leonin Arbiter. Jesus Christ. I guess we'll just counter it. And if they want to strip mine me again, they're putting themselves down even more mana, which is fine. So I have a Wilderness Reclamation, so I'll be okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Oh, I could just play Uro. Sick. Yay, Modern! Yay! Uro. Oh, maybe they're just going to have a Path to Exile in their hand. Well, let's find out. Whee! Yay, magic! PTE with Chalice. What a combo. Oh, you're right. Maybe they're playing the Clue one. What's the Clue one? It's got Overload and it's from Modern Horizons. Does it do clues or is it no? It's a 2-mana sorcery Path to Exile, right? Sweeping Wind, something like that. Winds of Abandon. Yep, I got it before you said it. Just barely. This much. Okay, so Engineering Explosives? But also the extra push? I don't know. Do I need to sideboard at all? Their deck seems terrible. I'm not saying it can't win games. I'm just saying it's bad. Yeah. I don't know if I need to sideboard at all. I'd keep all the removals. Yeah, I don't think I'm changing anything. Remove all the 12 CMC cards. All the 1 CMC cards, like the Fatal Pushes, but there's not. The problem is there's not really anything good to bring them in for, and if they don't have a Chalice, which I think they won't keep, I don't know if they're likely to keep their Chalices. The super big mana cost. Okay, well, I didn't. Throwing the shade tonight. I'm just tired. Zach After Dark. That is, yes. That is accurate. This is a Zach After Dark stream. I'm bitter and angry and I don't care anymore. Yeah, sure. Why the not? It's cool. Magic's all about skill, so we're just going to top deck the Fatal Push. Nope. It's fine. And here comes the Thought-Knot Seer. No. It's a bad card. Oh, that's good. Aether Gust for Blood Moon or Chandra's. I'd rather keep the Fatal Push, to be perfectly honest. And like this is an example of a spot where I'd really rather have the Fatal Push. Okay, so I can have access to Uro next turn in theory. Not actual access, but like theoretical access. And by putting in a fetch land, I can pay for Force of Negation being taxed by Thalia if I need to. Oh no, they're not playing Smasher, are they? Holy fuckballs. Wow. Okay. Their deck is way more lucky. Like, more, I don't know, luck related than I expected to be. Okay. That's a big yikes. That's also a big yikes. I'm exactly dead. Gain 1, sack all the lands, gain 2, play the 5-drop. Oh, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wasn't expecting their curve to go this high with like Strip Mines and Leonin Arbiter. Okay. Yeah, we're just dead. They didn't play a single spell that I could have Force of Negation, so my whole hand was just irrelevant this game. And yeah, there's no way out. Cool. I think I might want Plague Engineer over Dead of Winter. It's hard to Dead of Winter the relevant threats, and Thalia makes it cost 4 mana. Yep. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, mean fanny pack. So that's a turn 0 concession, right? They just said, I hate how that's templated. You should be able to see it down here. Well, I hope whatever they want to play is a non-creature spell, and we'll just win the game. Fucking Thalia, huh? Okay. Luck counters, yeah. Hey Roy, how's it going? That's not the correct deck list. Thank you for keeping me honest. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't get to play a lot of Magic this game. I have to play a shitty Magic the Gathering sub game called My Opponent Has a Bunch of 2/2s for 2, and I have to... Good lord! God, they mulled to 3, and they're gonna win this game off a bunch of bullshit. Good lord. I literally was sitting there before they played the first Leonin Arbiter, and I was thinking, man, if they play Leonin Arbiter and they already have this Ghost Quarter in play, I'm going to be completely... And it was! Yay, magic. This is not a land, and it never will be. There's nothing I can even hope to play. I take the hit, and I can play the Coatl. What relevance does it has? It just dies, and it will never have Death Touch. Like, I can play it in cantrip. There's nothing I can draw into to get anywhere. Like, yeah, it draws. What can it draw? I boarded out my Dead of Winters. Plague Engineer does nothing. Fail Push, I can't cast. I don't have black mana. No, we're just dead. We're just flipping dead. I apologize. I don't like being so salty. It's just been a rough week. I want to have a modern deck that I like playing, and it's so freaking hard. The Teamer Kinnan deck is still pretty good, so that at least is okay. But all the control piles I play just feel weirdly lifeless now. But I think it'll get better. I just need to forget what playing Astrolabe and the Iceberg deck and etc. was like. But yeah, the point pie was that you like, yes, I can play the Coatl, but it doesn't kill anything. It can't draw me into anything. Like, by playing Thalia on turn 1 into Arbiter on turn 2 with a Strip Mine, they denied me there's nothing in my deck that could catch me up from that point, basically. Because they had Gemstone Mine on the draw. So they weren't on the draw, they were on the play on a mulligan of 6. Yeah, I'll keep this on the play. Okay, that's on me. I misclicked. What's up, Steve? I feel like my chat just went quiet after the end of the last game, and it's like daddy hit mommy at the dinner table, and we're all just done talking for a little while, and I apologize for that. I don't mean to be a salty monster, as I already mentioned, but it's just hard. This deck is based. I hope so. He whispered me. I can't see your whispers. So there you go. Yeah, I am aware. Okay. Yeah, I did. I'm eating dumplings. Dumplings sound great. Is Bolt their own Soulscar mage, so I don't get it? What? How is that worth it on any planet? I don't... Okay. I split first, second at a local tourney with Bug Wilderness Rec. Well, I hope you had better luck than I did in order to get there and didn't play against red-white taxes with the nut draw. Because I did, and that was rough. Although my Prowess opponent seems to be having a pretty rough time, so this is kind of nice. Wilderness Rec isn't as good anymore. Well, we'll see. This is one of the 2 control decks that I saw from the recent 2 prelims. I just looked at the last prelim today, and everything in it was like, it was like Gruul, E-Tron, and Prowess. Like, that was the whole prelim. What is the actual template on Fact or Fiction? 1 pile in your hand. Yes, I would like the pile with Fatal Push. Push. I need black mana if I want another push, but I need a Mystic Sanctuary if I want to rebuy the push. So rebuy the push. Yes. Pass the turn. Does my opponent... Are they aware this is in combat? Yeah, they are. So I'll let the Lava Dart resolve. They have more mana. They're not going to use it. So let's bounce their creature and draw a card. I really don't know how they could play out of this. Nope. Okay. But Speeve, this deck was successful this week in a prelim. Not hugely successful, but it was successful. Okay, this is their last window to play spells before damage. I think one event isn't enough of a sample size, but it's worth trying out. I agree with you. That's why I looked at the second event, and the second event was very depressing in terms of results. I wish they posted matchups alongside results. That would be great. But I wish there was a metric for variance, because my deck has multiple Uros and I have none of them. I understand that I'm only slightly outside of a given... What are they called? Degree of... mean difference? Degree of... What is that called? Anyway. Statistically, while this is unlikely, it's not that unlikely. Yet. You just hard cast Lava Dart me? Okay. Go to 6. Sassafras. Boing. Hey you, draw 2 cards. Yeah, you, I'm talking to you. Hey you, reset your Archmage's charm. Yeah, you, I'm talking to you. Reset the charm. Swear to God, if my opponent has like Lightning Bolt, Lava Dart, I'm going to lose my shit. And then realize that I should have thought about it first and asked myself about it first and not tapped out. But you'll be happy to know, Roy, I also saw a Bant Infect deck that did reasonably well in one of the prelims with Teferi. Having an off day, it'll get better. Here's hoping. I wish I just got to know if I was fucked right now. I just want to know if I'm fucked. Thank God I'm not screwed. Why am I stuck in my upkeep? What is happening? I don't know. Yeah, me too. I would really like a Force of Negation. Okay. Sure. So I'm aware they have 2 Lava Darts in their graveyard, which is why I was previously concerned about them playing Lightning Bolt into double Lava Dart. What we're currently doing is we are on the search for Uro, which I think means I'm supposed to just play this Factor Fiction here. What's up, Larynx Punchworthy? There we go. Wilderness Rec and Uro. They have to give me one of them, and the other one's going to go to my graveyard, which is perfect because Uro doesn't give a shit. think I'm happy with this sideboarding. I think Frantic Inventory is just not for this kind of matchup. So we go Zagoth Triome into Aether Gust, Archmage's Charm, and Uro. So the fact that they didn't have a turn 1 play is excellent for us. Picking up Fatal Push is even better. Yay, Magic. Then you play the land. Then you play the light up the stage. Why the hell did they Roy me there? What in God's name was the point? Maybe it was more click worthy with the order of cards in their hand. I think it's Roying. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's how you can wreck prowess right there. Yeah, I know you would like it. I looked at it. I was like, oh, this is like a Roy list. Like, Roy would play this list. Like, this is a list that Roy would approve of. And I was happy. No giver. Yeah, no, it was just Teferi, right? Oh, you son of a bee. I'm only upset because I drew one. Christ, did I? No, I left in my Jace the Mind Sculptor, thank God. Okay. It's fine. Sprite Dragon's only hitting me for 2. There's no point in shocking myself yet. Oh, Surgical is such bullshit. Well, Dryad Arbor is bad, and everyone who plays Dryad Arbor should feel bad. I feel like you need Larynx Punchworthy's Shifty-Eyed Bear. That card. Stormwing Entity? Yep. This card is going to be a problem. I kept my Dead of Winters, but... They are. I found out last week. This week? This week. Maybe last week, I don't remember. Maybe Sunday? Lavin Art, sure. Yeah, Larynx Punchworthy was streaming some Hollow Knight. No light up the stage. Cool. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Oh boy. I think you have to be a Twitch affiliate, which is not particularly hard to do, but like I'm an affiliate and I have 2 emote slots now because I have X number of subscriber points. That's an answer for Stormwing Entity that I forgot I had. Smooth. Yeah, baby. Trigger. Sultai, schmultai. How's it going, Jiggy? Why not 5-colored Reclamation? I mean, I'd like to. I would like nothing more than to be playing 5-colored Reclamation. Please send me a list, friend. How's the deck doing? Pretty well so far. Spell Pierce. Nah, you can draw that one. Trigger. Five-color Kethis. For Modern? Because it's supposed to be pretty good in Pioneer now. Because they unbanned Oath of Nissa. Although I don't really know what that has to do with... Oh, it's a legendary permanent, so you can exile it to Kethis. And, yeah. The best Kethis combo player ever. I believe it. Manamorph. You're not the only one. Have you ever seen Jeff Hoagland play that deck? He's pretty good at it. Get out of here. Dude. I don't even care if it doesn't resolve. I've got Dead of Winter and enough permanents to kill that. So they can fight me if they want. So Spear. Sure. I'll block you. They're gonna have a dart. Sure. Okay. You wanna try to kill my Jace? Huh? You gonna try to kill my Jace, buddy? In Modern, you mean? Okay, gotcha. Attacking me? Go away. I don't like you. I can still pay for the Spell Pierce, too. Okay, we are going to need to spend this turn brainstorming, but we put Jace to 5, which is fairly safe. Perfect. Perfect draw. Now we get to reset Cryptic Command and start Cryptic looping, which is kind of great. In fact, I think I want to start it now. So we're going to fetch a Mystic Sanctuary, put Cryptic on top. And then, hey, come back! No, come on, man. Don't make it so easy. I didn't even have any win conditions left, other than this Jace the Mind Sculptor that I resolved earlier.
It's all over, people. We don't have a prayer. Ah!
Bit meme! Bit meme! It's NBDF. Hands a banger. Let's go. Let's go! Man, everyone wants to be playing goddamn mountains. Cartman, I kind of wish you were real. Have you been introduced to human beings in this planet? There are Cartmans out there, my friend. There are Cartmans out there. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Am I against Dredge? Cartman's actually intelligent, though. I mean, yeah, I guess. But he's also evil as sin, so... Met plenty of comic book guys. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Yeah, it's Dredge. This is during the main phase? Sure. Seismic swans. No, Alex, it's not seismic swans. Shock the birds, draw some cards. Shock the birds, draw some cards. Do I remand this, or do I save my remand for Ox? I think I just remand this. Can draw us something else to deal with the axe. I'm just saying the original Seismic Swans video is a work of art. Did he? I think Saffron Olive knows how to stay on brand, though. Like, he knows what's up. The people who are fans of him and that channel, like, he does good work. He does rogue brews that no one in their right mind would ever play. And, like, they like who he is. His voice is hilarious. So, like, it was a good bit. Oh, please, Cathartic. Please let me force you. Oh, yes. Yes. Get the fuck out of here. Get me out of here. Watching him play Twin hurts my soul. Oh, I can imagine. I will say one of the actually aggravating things about watching Saffron Olive play sometimes is the fact that he reads chat. And so there will be a bunch of... Is Loam their only dredger? Yes. Saffron Olive reads his chat. And so there will be the occasional match where he's playing. He'll make a mistake. Then some jackass will initiate a punt count because that's a thing that they do there. I mean, he actually pays attention to it, but then he doesn't know what he did wrong. And it's really, really, really funny. The cross-section of Saffron Olive flailing around going like, wait, I don't understand, chat. What was my punt? And then chat just railing him more. And there's like, 1,000+ people in there. So it's just like this non-stop, like, how could you ever figure out what was the correct information in that complete vomit of things? All right, we got really lucky against this Dredge player so far, which is kind of great. So I'm going to cast this Fact or Fiction. It's probably follower only, which is not much of a restriction at all. Okay, so the only thing they're going to care about probably is the Dead of Winter, unless they don't understand what's important, which is possible. Make this chat sub only. Dude, there would be like 3 people able to talk. And I like the plebs. I'm a pleb. Pretty sure I'm taking pile 1. Yeah, I am. Okay. Silver Smoke Ghoul, sure. So this person is playing Classic Dredge with Silver Smoke Ghoul, which is nowhere near as dangerous as Mardu Dredge with Silver Smoke Ghoul, so that's nice. think we'll go Delta, Guro. And it's funny, without Astrolabe, and this is actually a good thing, my Dead of Winter is not going to kill my Uro. I wonder why they're playing Bloodghast instead of Smiting Helix. Probably because they're on some weird middle-of-the-road build, I would guess. Loam? Okay. I'm going to dredge 5 on the... yeah, okay. They have one Silver Smoke Ghoul in there that's going to come back. Sure. The way Silver Smoke Ghoul works is different from Prized Amalgam. It does not need to see the like trigger event. So if I kill this Silver Smoke Ghoul now, it's still going to come back at end of turn. I'm going to do it anyway because I want to draw the card, cast the Ice-Fang anyway, but it is worth noting that that works differently than otherwise. Okay. So... this is going to be a difficult game. Yeah, that's fine. You can dredge as much as you want. How many Creeping Chills are they through? 2? 3. Okay. So we've actually got a pretty clear game here. They're down to 10 cards in the library. Yeah, they're going to have a hard time from here. Yeah, okay, so that was a little mistake, but whatever. So play Dead of Winter, Uro goes to 1/1. But all their shit dies. Attack for 1. Trigger, yeah, let's put the Dead of Winter on top. Just do the same thing again next turn. But what really matters is we're at 17. They have 10 cards in their library. They do have a Conflagrate in their graveyard, but I have a Remand and an Archmage's Charm I can play, so I don't think they can win this game, like, at all. Playing against Dredge can be very strange. Yep. Go nuts, friendo. Go nuts. So, Roy, I'm assuming that you see the difference, but for anyone who doesn't understand the difference between Silver Smoke Ghoul and Prized Amalgam. Silver Smoke Ghoul has a trigger on Silver Smoke Ghoul that says, at the end of the turn, if you've gained 3 or more life, return it from your graveyard to play. Whereas Prized Amalgam, you can see the trigger that happens every time a creature enters the battlefield from your graveyard. Prized Amalgam goes, oh, what's up? Hey, I'm going to come back at end of turn. Which can sometimes happen multiple times, as we're about to see, like this. It's a cool rule. I don't know if it's a cool rule, but it's strange that they are different in the way that they're different, and that they are both relevant and extant in Modern. I'm trying to think of when I first saw this change. I don't know that it's like a change so much as it is like they templated one way and the other way, and I really the specific one that's weird is the Prized Amalgam. I have no idea why Prized Amalgam is templated the way it is. It might just be that the Amalgam was like the first card that they wanted to be like it, and they didn't understand that the way they templated it was going to end up being very awkward for online implementation. Needs more grill? What? Admiral Beckett Brass? Needs more Admiral Girl? I don't understand, but I'm okay with it. I don't need to understand. We're not all required to understand everything in this world. Okay. So Plague Engineer is exceptional in this matchup because they're playing both Silver Smoke Ghoul and Bloodghast. Ravenous Trap is obviously an intentional sideboard card for this matchup. Aether Gust is okay. I don't know how many I want. I have to look at what's not good in this matchup. I assume it would be Frantic Inventory as usual. Frantic Inventory. I could bring in Fatal Push, or not Fatal Push, Veil of Summer, but I don't think so. Fatal Push is not particularly good. Yeah, so if I call Vampire, their Silver Smoke Ghouls and their Bloodghast have 0 toughness. So Plague Engineer is actually very good against this build of Dredge. I think I'd probably just cut the Nexus. Everything else is like good business spells. No. So we're on the draw, but we have Force of Negation and Ravenous Trap, so should be okay here. Okay, so they already took a mull, but their good hands will outstrip this easily. The question is, how good of a medium hand is this for me? No, they don't. That's not. Yeah, no. I mean, I think Force of Savagery is the only card with actual printed toughness of 0. It's just so rare that they do anything that's that weird. I'm basically gonna say, and as far as design philosophy goes, it certainly seems like they're unlikely to ever do something like that again. Although Ikoria was a good, what do I want to say? Ikoria and to a lesser extent Theros and to a lesser extent Eldraine give me hope that they are willing to print crazy, wacky, busted mechanics again. IKO was a good unset. Yeah, exactly. It had a pretty high comprehension complexity level. They miss a land? Yeah, but it was weird in a way that I really appreciate personally as a, older player. I like all the showcase cards. I hated the Godzilla cards. Showcase cards are pretty. The Godzilla thing was BS. IKO Limited was not fun? Really? I had fun. I played like 10 drafts on Arena. They were all a pretty good time. Yeah, the Godzilla cards are crap. Wow. Opponent fizzled, huh? That's a yikes from me, dog. Their blood gas aren't going to have haste yet, so I'm not worried about them yet. Just have my Ice-Fang hang back. We've been pretty lucky so far, but I'm ready for that to run out any second. They didn't dredge their Golgari Thug. Do they need green mana? Is that what they're holding out for? I don't know, but they're running out of time. They didn't... Streetcar. The universe is giving me a freebie. I will take it. I will take it. You wait until you hit 5 mana to play out the engineer, or are you going to go for it next turn? I'm waiting till 5 mana. At this point, I've gone in enough on the baiting out a cathartic or something similar that I would just rather wait. And I have two 2-mana pieces of interaction. Plus, if they play nothing, then I get to just Factor Fiction. Wow. Wow. I don't know. Resolves? Sure. I'm going to have way too many cards in my hand. I don't need to... countering it puts it in their graveyard. I was more incentivized to remand it than anything else. Stinkweed doesn't have shit on me. What's it going to do? Hit me for 1? Yay, magic. Yeah. I agree playing the Factor Fiction at end of turn there definitely had its downsides. Digging sounds nice at the moment. Yeah, but I don't actually want to put the Stinkweed in their graveyard. So remanding was probably the best actual choice. But I made the choice I made and they conceded, so I'll take it.
That's so ratchet.
How is that in volume compared to the rest of these? It's too loud. Huh? Okay.
That's so ratchet.
Who was that? That is the girl from #selfie. I have no idea what her name is. I have another quote from her, which is...
Who goes out on Mondays?
I have added those two to my soundboard tonight, as well as...
It's all over, people. We don't have a prayer. Ah!
Been adding to my soundboard consistently, Roy. It's great. Gotta up that stream quality, get that immersion, make this a real video game with sound effects and everything. I cannot believe how freaking quickly this league is going with a blue control deck in Modern. I started after 8 o'clock. Like, I started at like 8:05, and we're in round 4. It's supposed to be like a friggin' slog. Yeah, THX sponsorship. Turn it up! Turn it up! Okay. I have no green mana, and I have no spell to play before turn 3. Ship that. This is marginally better. Maybe we just ship the Reclamation and pray. Scalding Tarn, scary. Scalding Tarn into nothing, priceless. For everything else, there's Uro. Proud sponsor of Titans of Nature's Wrath. Oh no. Oh, okay, thank God. I was like, it's not the mirror match, is it? No, it's much worse. It's going to be Teamer Scape Shift. Do modern decks play Snare nowadays? I don't think so, but it might be on its way back in. I would ask Aspiring Spike tomorrow morning if you want a good answer. Shit. Yeah, they're on the play and they have a much, much better hand, I think. Oh boy. Thank you.
Work.
Oh shit, this Uro's coming back, isn't it? Ugh. Uro's coming to get me. Bolt me. Shit. Yeah. Well, this is gonna suck. Just escape your Uro, it's fine. Doesn't matter how you pay for it. Good old Ben Aki Hermit. Equal to the number of untapped mountains you control. What in the hell? People think IKO is a weird set. You guys have no idea. Millennial Magic players. So if I put in all Snowlands right now, I could give their Uro -3/-3. Oh boy. Ben looks like a character from Wallace and Gromit. Yeah, if I remember correctly. Could you please play a spell that I can interact with this freaking Force of Negation? I guess I could have forced... No, I couldn't force the bolt they put at the end of my turn. God bless it. Alright. Alright. Whew. Okay. That could be something. Let's find out. What do you got? What do you got? Show me what you got. I want to see what you got. Cryptic. Okay. So do you also have the Force of Negation? That's the real question. If you do, this is pretty much over. If you don't, maybe not. Hey! All right. All right. Get your Linda on, everybody. Because we are going to be... All right. All right. I do not have Revolt. I don't know if I was gonna if I had picked up a Fatal Push there, maybe it would have been relevant. That said, it probably won't be. Whoa, stop it. No, no, stop it. That's a good set of piles. I don't like that. I wanted the other set of piles that you made. Those were way better. Because I always got a Factor Fiction, and I always got a Frantic Inventory that drew me 2 cards. That's better. That's what we like. Stop. No, stop it. Stop it. That's the smart. Damn it. Roy, they did the smart thing. It's cool. They're just going to go land, kill you, escape shift. But, like, still. Man. Thanks. Thanks, Roy. Thank you. I'm glad I always have you having my back. Oh, you gotta laugh. Otherwise, you'd just cry. Come on, just do it. Just grip it and rip it, baby. Just cast the escape shift, man. We can all go home. Thank you. Well, draw Force of Negation. Oh, great. Okay. Cool. Sick. All right. Let's take game 2 and 3. No problem. I definitely want these out. Seems good. Sometimes life is cruel. I guess. Anyone who tells you otherwise is selling something. Yeah, we're definitely not bringing in this. Question is, do I want Aether Gust? I don't think so. Isn't Gust good? It's fine. I mean... It's probably better than Ice-Fang in this matchup. Probably keep one. All right, let's do it up. Yikes. God, I don't want to have to mulligan in this matchup. Keep. Apart from lands, are there permanents 3 CMC? They don't have any permanents other than Uro. That's a yikes. Do they play Dryad? No. No. I mean, unless they're playing some really weird version of Escape. Nope. Nope. Oh, I was wrong. They don't normally play that card. They're not playing 80 card. Weird. Weird. Do they play Monkey Boy? Nope. They usually play, what's it called? Search for Tomorrow. As a one-man accelerant. Arboreal Grazer. Hey, how's it going, Zan? I just saw you go live. So spice? You have spicy dumplings? Interesting. Sounds great. I do like spicy. Well, that draw kind of sucks. Alright. Main phase, Frantic Inventory. Another Uro. Pass the turn. It's Speeve's birthday? Sick. Was that from Big Kahuna Burger, Speeve? The Hawaiian burger joint? Royale with cheese. You got a Sprite on the side? Royale with cheese. I kind of like that. Sadly, no Sprite. I can't think of the phrase "that is a tasty burger" without thinking of Pulp Fiction. That is a tasty burger. Tasty pineapple cider. I mean, it's probably even better than a Sprite. So Veil of Summer does actually work on Remand. The question is, how interested am I in doing it? Pretty interested. Ooh, that's a get wrecked nerd. That's a yikes. Every time I watch that movie, I get a craving for a good burger. Fair enough. Do I want to reset my Veil of Summer? Hell yeah, I do. It's the best. It's probably the best card in this matchup. Certainly up there. It's probably less good when they know it's coming, but at the same time, it's still nice to have. Holy crap, I drew a Veil of Summer. Man, that was lucky. Alright. I could Aether Gust their Renin 6 with no fear of reprisal right now, however. Sick top deck Luxad. Thanks, bud. Is the Rosa deck going to be 60 cards or 80? It's already 80. Is your opponent on Scape Shift? They sure as hell are. Which means I might be very dead. We shall see. It's a good deck. Pygonti does. hates it. Well, I can't let that ultimate. Away with you. That's what prompted your Italian inquiry. Got him? Okay then. I'm just worried that they're just going to be like, okay, lol, scapeshift you die. And I'll be like, yep. I can't beat that. At the moment, if they just cast escape shift with any piece of interaction up, they crush me. And if they're smart, they'll know it, and we will be very, very dead. There's basically no cost to them playing it. I like Scape Shift since it's so consistent. Yeah. It's a good deck. It dumps on control, which is nice. I disagree. So we're letting the Scape Shift resolve. We're hoping that they get exactly 6 mountains. Oh, they might have actually screwed themselves on this one. We'll see. We'll see. Because I'm at 25, so they might get a second Valakut. Yeah, they screwed themselves on this one. So this is one of the very, 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 very few places where you can actually beat Escape Shift. Unless one of the cards in their hand is a Veil of Summer, which it probably is. If they have a Veil, it doesn't matter. So, we'll see. You have a Veil? Yep, okay. Easy game. God flippin' flip it. That matchup feels like it's probably impossible. Well, they just don't even have to try to win, and we're better equipped, I think, at fighting some of the mid-range and aggro decks, but we don't have the ability to just win out of nowhere. Lord of Puntlantis. I played against Lord of Puntlantis earlier today. I forget what they were on. Yeah. Sure. On the play, definitely keeping this. Shit. I meant to play the Polluted Delta for obvious reasons. Usually it's something drab. I guess so. Path of Exile. No, I have not. I have friends who played it a bunch. It's like Diablo, right? I'd give it a shot to play with my little bro. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Ooh. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. Okay. I was like, Blood Moon? It's fun, but hard to grasp compared to Diablo. Huh. Weird. My opponent just played As Foretold and then played nothing. I have confused. Draw for force. What? Oh, I should have yeah, 100%. I was just so relieved it wasn't a Blood Moon. I was like, yep, no problem. We? Okay, then. Oh, Roy, were you here earlier when I gave my TED talk about Frantic Inventory and what I don't like about it? I was buying ice cream. I bought ice cream too. I'm excited. I missed it too. No, it's stupid. Just preface, it's not a real constructive, useful argument. It is a quality bullshit nerd argument. All I'm saying is that accumulated knowledge made sense for what the card did, and Frantic Inventory is almost the antithesis of what the card does. Even the flavor text on this, right? The flavor text on this, another village, another angry mob. Why do I even bother unpacking? The flavor on Frantic Inventory is like, oh, I better scoop all my shit in my backpack. I gotta get out of town. They got the pitchforks out because I made a Frankenstein monster. And the flavor text on accumulated knowledge. What is up, Agnes? The flavor text on accumulated knowledge. Sorry. Well, not the flavor text, but I've seen and heard much here. There are secrets within secrets. Let me show you. Yeah. So the point is, accumulated knowledge, I mean, is the concept of, accumulating knowledge. Like, you build up more knowledge, and over time, then you have more knowledge. Like a library with books in it, or learning after years of study. Which makes sense with the card. Why would I get... I guess I would get better at packing all my shit in my backpack, but theoretically each time I would not have as much shit to take with me. What? I don't know what my opponent's doing, but they just double bolted me there. I'm going to EOT Factor Fiction. Yay, Magic? Right. Which in theory would mean you'd have like only what you need each time. Maybe you get better at it, but still, like it's kind of what the card does now. No, I think it accumulates knowledge. Every time you're gaining more and more, and you don't know what you need until you need it. What's up, Wambo Cambo? I prefer to mispronounce your name in a different way than most people. But it is, in fact, Wambo Combo. Which I love. Second Wilderness Rec! 15 men on end step, nerds! Get the FIP out of my way. Inner of the prelim. Oh, you're talking about Ashiok? Have you considered playing Helix Pinnacle? Well, I've considered it, Roybert, but what? What? They can't. Oh, they can Electro Dominance for 0 right now. Well, fuck. Yep. Screwed up. Yep. 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 Oh god, I lose the cards in my hand too. Fuck this card. I always lose to this card out of this deck. In the stupidest frickin' situations. God. Mystic Sanctuary blue card, I guess. God bless it. Ashiok won yesterday. Yeah. What, did Wambo win today? Just now? No lab, no problem, Gruul gangsters. I don't know what that means. Are you saying you won the prelim playing Gruul? Is that what you're saying? Ponza is good, question mark. Yes, Ponza is very good. The Gruul mid-range deck is very, very, very good. Okay, so if I get one more land, I can cast this Factor Fiction, which is hilarious. I love that Ponza is good. Ponza cycles, but it's pretty medium. No, in Modern right now, Ponza is pretty nuts. And by Ponza, I mean the Gruul mid-range deck, because I don't think it's actually Ponza. What? I wasn't... God, this is so stupid. Sorry, it's on me. Still got 16 power on turn 2. Yep. Do you like calzones? I don't know if I've ever had a calzone. Original Ponza had more Stone Rain effects. That is correct. That is the reason the current deck is not Ponza. The current deck is Gruul mid-range. But that's being pedantic, and probably needlessly so, but that's how I like existing. Well, it's just when you say Ponza to people, they have, like, people who've been playing Modern for a long time and around Modern for a long time and even Magic at large, like, they have a conception in their mind that, like, their opponent's going to go Birds of Paradise, Stone Rain, and then play more land destruction effects. And the current Gruul deck frequently doesn't play any main deck Stone Rains or Pillages, depending on what the meta is. Oops. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. I gotta grab my... That's why they started calling it like Utopia Gruul, which is like obviously a terrible name for it. Gruul mid-range is acceptable. Oh, this game is too far gone, right? I should just scoop this one. Like I screwed up earlier when I tapped down and let them restore balance me. Do you think Bant Snow, Blue-White Stoneblade, or Bant Snowblade is best at the moment? I don't know. I don't really like any of those decks that much, so I'd have to play all of them and have a better understanding of the meta. I would say wait for the challenge this weekend and just see what people are winning with. All right, I'm done with this game. You win, opponent. You took all my lands away. Your busted Modern deck beats my fair one. Womp womp. Yep. That said, okay. Aether Gust, good. Fatal Push, mostly not good, unless they resolve Rhinos. If they resolve Rhinos, it's probably mostly dead anyway. Lord of Puntlantis. Yep. Engineered Explosives is probably a good board in here. Yeah, that's their name. Good name. Mystical Dispute. Yes. So in terms of boarding out, probably just one factor picture. Yeah. Okay. Wambo, would you say that that Gruul needed to be better than it was already, though? Like, that's one of the things that bothers me about the last change to the metagame, is like, that deck didn't need to be any better. It was fantastic. Gruul didn't need Astrolabe to go to be a good top-tier deck at all. Time to check the prices of Uro. I think they're 50 to 60 right now. Online. They did take a hit from the soaring gratuity that they were at before. Hey, look. I was correct. Okay, so we got through the danger zone there where we didn't have any interaction on turn 1. I'm just really hoping they play something on turn 2. Although I guess I get to Ice-Fang cantrip if they don't. Second Serum Visions. I think I'll remand it. Anything that they're using to push their consistency right now, I mean, their deck is somewhat volatile, and so if I remand it, it could be big trouble for them. Plus, I needed to cantrip anyway, so. And look, they missed their land drop. Go to discard. Got them. Okay. Am sometimes good Magic the Gathering player. My problem is I very frequently assume that I'm not going to get punished. And then some weeks I get punished savagely. Wow, they kept some kind of hand, huh? Boop. Ice-Fang. Oh, I should grab the clip of Venomancer. Slither hither. It's a good line. Bant Stoneblade looks like such a fun deck, just missing 3 of 4 Uros. And the Planeswalkers. I mean, that's a lot of the cost of that deck. So, but I'm not, yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good deck. One of my best friends who plays Paper Magic is like very much an expert with all of the Bant control and Stoneblade decks. I swear if they have Simian Spirit Guide, Electro Dominance for 0. Okay. I was going to lose my shit. Force of Negation, that I should have played around. Teferi's lower than it was. Oh, Teferi fucking bottomed out for online prices. Like, it's insane. I really hope they didn't sideboard in Blood Moon. Stomping Grounds. Okay, so they have Veil. Oh, no. They probably just have that to suspend the... Wow. Triple Serum Visions draw. That's a yikes from me, dog. They do have Veil of Summer. They discarded one earlier. I wasn't paying enough attention. Yeah, Teferi's way down. Oh, Coatl's less than half the price. I think Coatl's actually a very mediocre card now. Back to where it was when it was released. The thing with Coatl is people didn't realize how good Astrolabe was. Coatl is fine, but it's not great. Astrolabe is the card that makes Coatl worth like pretty much always playing. What am I doing? I should have been attacking them. Not that it matters that much, but maybe eventually. Uh, 50? 50 something? Yeah, 50 something. I don't know where you're looking at the prices, but if you check on Goldfish, you can see the price history. Yep. Okay, I would like to draw 2 cards. Yeah, that'll do. I have to let this resolve, I think. Problem is that makes it more likely for them to have a Veil of Summer. That said, if I counter this, even if they Veil me, I still get to draw a card. My next card is Remand, so maybe we're going to be okay. Yeah, you have the second Veil, of course you do. Okay. Well, that seems like a bad sign. What are you... What? What is happening? Why would you exile Simian Spirit God at that particular moment? I mean, I'm about to get spell pierced, but there's nothing I can do, and they're playing Ancestral Visions at Veil anyway, so... Yep. Nope. Sure. Enjoy drawing all your cards. Sure. I guess they're already down to 4 cards in hand again, so maybe? Reset. Archmage's Charm. Assuming I have another. Yeah. Then we really, really, really need to draw a Force of Negation sometime soon. Sure. Okay. Officially in the danger zone. Got it. One record? What? Oh, you want exclamation point record. Top that. Top that. I think the best way to try to fight them right now is play the Wilderness Rec. They try to go off in response. I have the ability to cast some spells. Yeah, looks like we got there in terms of that at least. Hold on, need a green. Okay. Ice-Fang. Oh, we're casting. Don't you worry. All right, opponent. What do you got? The nice thing about having 5 cards in hand and all my mana is untapped is that they're not likely to try to go for a sack all my lands Gargadon play. It's just too likely that I have multiple pieces of interaction. Plus, I already have a Jace in play. What the hell? Okay. I didn't think it was that likely, but okay. Okay, I'll be back in 2 seconds, and then we'll try to get to this last one. Oh, Roy, how rude of me. I didn't even ask you. What kind of ice cream did you get? Okay. Considering we boarded the way we did, I don't think these Uros are great. I'd rather have a couple of Veil of Summers. They might be okay. One chocolate. You bought 1 unit of chocolate? 1 pecan praline. Pecan. Do you say pecan or pecan? What kind of monster are you? Maybe there's more pronunciations that are weirder. Pecan? Thanks, Steve. Whatever feeds me, lol. It's a good answer. All right, this hand is literally perfect for this matchup. All we have to do is interact with nonsense. Yeah, buddy. Whoa. Whoa. Excuse me, opponent. You're playing a busted deck. You're not supposed to play like you're playing fairies. Corey Burkhart, Grixis control. Aether Gust is a great pickup here. Cool. So on the turn where their visions is coming off, I can hardcast Pact, hardcast Force, cast pitch for Force, and Veil of Summer. Seems good. Seems good. Or this turn I force, they Veil, and I pitch for Force. I think I'm exiling Aether Gust. Oh, they didn't have the Veil. They just tried to spook me. Good to know. So good play, opponent. Put my Force on top, please. So this turn we have Force with Veil backup, which is going to have to be enough. Yeah, there's no other way I can do it. I mean, I could just play the Cryptic Command, but I think Force with Veil backup is much, much better. Also, if this resolves, we get to exile this so that they can't Finale of Promise for it. Oh, I can't do this to that. I can't do this to that. This is not a thing. God bless it. Yeah, forgot that was an option for them. Not that it mattered. I mean, I didn't have any other options, but it just sucks to be wrecked. Veil of Summer is brutal. Okay. Well, now they're up 1,000,000 cards on me. As foretold. Finale. Flip. I'm sorry. Now they're up Now they're up a million cards on me. Summer's Veil beats... Summer's Veil? Well, here's hoping their hand is kind of garbage. Yeah. Could you please try to counter that? Nope. Doesn't even try. Oh god. Oh, this is whatever this is. Sure. Please tell me you're playing Rhinos. Oh my god. They have cast 3 Ancestral Visions now. Oh. Maybe their deck has so much air in it, it won't matter. Even though I missed a land drop now. Jeez. So the suspended Ancestral Visions on turn 1 became the tipping point for the entire game. Oh, thank God. Please try to counter this. For the love of Christ. I have been good enough to counter your shit. Nope. Alright, it may have been a mistake to bring in Veil of Summer. I don't know. It's so expensive. I don't have Ren and 6 to help me. I don't have it. Sure. Sure, have more cards. Who cares? Ren and 6 on sabbatical. When will they return? No, they're still here. They're just in Jund. They're in the one. Please counter my Cryptic Command. What is this? Electro Dominance X2? For what? Whatever this is going to be horrifying for me, I'm sure. Okay. What is happening? Ugh. God, I'm just... Okay, fine. You got it. You got it. I'm done. All right. So 2-3 with this Sultai Rec deck. Do you listen to Primus? I have listened to Primus, but I'm not a huge Primus fan. Same with Tool. For some reason, I just can't get into either of those bands particularly. Even though I should, because I like that kind of music, but I don't like those two bands in particular. Just had my Red Blitz opponent rip one Bedlam Reveler after another each game. Yeah, that deck does that. As for this deck, I really, really like Sultai Control. I don't really like Sultai Reclamation, but I don't know. This was fine. There were some tight ones that could have broken one way or the other. I don't know what it is about the control decks right now. Maybe it's just they're not... I don't have the deck that I love to go back to, and so these aren't contrasting. These are like these are my options. So I feel compelled to want to like them and to want to do well with them, but I haven't been. So we'll see about all that. But it's fine. I think there are some tweaks that could make this better, but we didn't hit what I would have thought of as a competitive metagame. That said, we did beat Dredge in a game 1, which is a pretty big deal, and then we beat them in game 2, no problem. So that's good to know. I feel like we would be in a pretty good spot against Grull in a game 1. Yeah, we just had some tough breaks there, and the As Foretold opponent had an insane game 3 with the Ancestral Visions, Veil, Promise, Finale of Promise turn. That was pretty impossible to come back from. Okay, we're going to swap on to... no, not this one. This one. My version of Teamer Song of Creation, so stick around for that. Hopefully it'll be a good time. Thanks for bearing with me, folks.